Good afternoon. Hello everyone and welcome to our webinar on Industrial Plant Design, webinar series Part 1 on CADMATIC P&ID. I will be hosting this webinar and my name is Utpala Bhalerao. I am Senior Marketing Executive in CADMATIC for India. Before we go ahead with the session, let me walk you through with some detail for this session. I would kindly ask you to close all other applications except GoToWebinar. This way we can ensure the quality of the webinar for you. During the webinar, if there is any problem with audio or picture quality, you can use your control panel to interact with us and we will try our best to help you. With the question tool on the side of the screen, you can type questions anytime during the webinar. We will try to answer as many questions as we can at the end of the webinar. And if we cannot answer all of them live, you will get all the answers by email. And now I would like to call our plant industry sales manager, Mr. Ram Bakpanjar, for the company introduction.
Very good afternoon to ladies and gentlemen. I am Ram Bakpanjar, working as a senior sales manager for the Western region and having 16 plus years of experience in selling the plant design software. Just before to start our webinar, I would like to brief you about CADMATIC as a company and different solutions in our portfolio. So CADMATIC as in today, we have global presence in 22 countries with 300 plus employees and 15 nationalities. CADMATIC is a Finland-based company incorporated in 1980. We have our headquarters in Finland and Netherlands. We have regional offices in Australia, China, Estonia, Hungary, India, Italy, Russia, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, and UAE. In addition to our regional offices, we have local support partner in 15 countries. Our India operation started in 2007 with headquarters in Thane. We have regional offices in Bangalore, Ahmedabad, and Goa, and shortly we are opening office in Delhi. We have 6,000 plus happy customers in 16 countries. Basically, we operate in 3 verticals. First one is process and industry, then marine and construction. In process and industry, we provide the best solution for plant customer, and we have a strong presence in Indian process and nuclear industries. Then in marine, we have a very strong presence in global marine market, and we are proud to say that our CADMATIC is used by most of the globally known shipyard. And in construction business, we offer wide range of building electrical design, HVAC design, including building automation design, volume and energy calculation, and its powerful modeling tool for architectural and structural design. So refer to our process and industry vertical, we have different software solution for design management, information management, and data management. In design application, we have this P&ID module, which we are showcasing in today's webinar, wherein you can generate intelligent P&ID with easy to use, including large customizable library of standard symbol. Here you can easily extract the preliminary bill of material like line list, wall list, equipment list, and data sheets. This consistency check functionality in CADMATIC P&ID will help you to detect the flow direction complex, then nominal size differences, missing position IDs, to rectify the human error in P&ID and to improve the quality. As well as you can import the DWG file in CADMATIC P&ID, and you can convert it into the intelligent P&ID. And again, when you export it, it will carry all the attribute information. We have our own CAD engine, our own database and graphic engine. This CADMATIC P&ID is fully integrated with our 3D plan design model, which is widely used for detail engineering. This CADMATIC 3D plan design has the functionality, all the functionalities compared to other competitive piping software like E3D, SP3D. But we have some unique feature like lightweight technology. So it can handle 40,000 K pipeline very easily. And we have online clash detection. While pipe routing, it will give you all the clashes. CADMATIC 3D plan design have all the models like piping, HVAC, electrical, structural, then production deliverable bundled in a single model. We will demonstrate our piping software functionality in our upcoming webinar. Then our CADMATIC electrical solutions cover all your design and documentation need for the electrical instrumentation and automation engineering project. Then in information and management family, we have CADMATIC eShare, which is a digital twin platform where you can consolidate all your design data as well as operational data to manage the whole plant life cycle. In short, with eShare, you can link, search for, and visualize any data from any database to monitor your project progress. Then we have CADMATIC e-browser, which is a review tool like Navisworks. So with e-browser, you can walk through in your 3D model. You can combine several 3D model into one, and you can compare this model. You can also check collisions, and you can import the laser scan point cloud data into the e-browser, and you can do markup on the top of 3D model. Then we have Ego, which is a similar tool like e-browser, but it is tablet based. Then recently we have acquired a company called CLA. So we have a data management software solutions. So in this family, this CADMATIC project is a project control software where you can continue working the way you want with your existing planning tool like Primavera MS project to enable 4D project control. Then we have CADMATIC construction software. Here you can monitor and manage every aspect of your construction project effectively by integrating various data sources for comprehensive project management. Then we have CADMATIC Material, which is a material and piping management software where you can efficiently manage material and piping across your project life cycle. Then we have CADMATIC Engineering for engineering data management to collaborate efficiently and control engineering data quality. All these data management applications are seamlessly integrated with all CADMATIC application as well as third-party application, so that you can efficiently utilize it for your project delivery on time. These are some selected references of our customer. So in India, like Enpro, Shraf, Ingersoll, they are efficiently using our solutions. And in nuclear industry like BARC, Heavy Water Board, NPCIL, they are using our solution. Recently, NTPC and BHEL also purchased our license. These are some global references like Pyre, Wärtsilä, SCA, Sweco. So these are well-known companies which are using our solutions. So this was the brief about our company. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ram. Now I would like to call our Senior Application Specialist, Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj, for the technical presentation.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome to the webinar series on Industrial Plant Design Part 1. So this is Saurabh Bhardwaj, your technical presenter for today's webinar. About me, I have completed BE in Chemical Engineering from Mumbai University and having 16 plus years of work experience in nuclear power and chemical plant industries. Having proven expertise in utilizing CADMATIC software to optimize design processes, and currently serving as a senior application specialist at CADMATIC Software Solution Private Limited. So in this webinar series, we have planned to conduct the session in parts. In the first part, we will delve into insight about CADMATIC P&ID. Moving on to the second part, we will explore CADMATIC design application. In the third part, our focus will be on the CADMATIC Information Management family. Last but certainly not least, in the final part, we will dive into CADMATIC DM products. Let us see our today's agenda about webinar series part 1 CADMATIC P&ID. Here we are going to see how we can create an intelligent P&ID using CADMATIC diagram module. There are some efficient features in CADMATIC diagram module like use of page connectors, highlighting by colors, copy data, etc. Then we will see how we can import the data from Excel documents to CADMATIC diagram. Importance of project follow-up tool and consistency check tools. Creating equipment list inside the P&ID. Then we will see extraction of preliminary bill of material like equipment list, pipeline list, wall list, instrument list, etc. from CADMATIC diagram to Excel document. Extractions of data sheet from CADMATIC diagram. Exporting intelligent P&ID from CADMATIC diagram to CAD files and intelligent attribute. CADMATIC P&ID integration with design applications. Conversion of your existing P&ID from PDF or DWG to CADMATIC Intelligent P&ID using Model Broker. So let's begin. This is the CADMATIC desktop icon which will be available for all the users. By double click on it, we can just see the CADMATIC desktop where the interface consists of various modules. This is the P&ID module where we can model the intelligent P&IDs. This is the plant modeler module where we are doing 3D modeling, and the component manager where we are building equipment and standard components. This is the isometric area where we are drafting the isometric extracted from the plant model. Let us see about P&ID basic engineering now. We can launch this by double click on the icon. This is the CADMATIC P&ID interface. Now we will have a quick look about the various tabs. Home tab where all commonly used commands are there. Insert tab where we can import the data from other software using XML files. Modify tab where all modification commands are there. Also we can export and import. Drafting tab where all drafting related commands are there. Also here we can convert drawing files into intelligent files. Here we also have a free drawing viewer and editor. And the tools tab where we can get some advanced options like a 3D model extraction of data sheets, a listing, consistency check, and etc. Now we will have a quick look about our rich library where global used standards are available. Based on project requirements, we can easily add further symbols in the library, and also we can import directly from drawing to CADMATIC library as well. These are equipment symbol, wall symbols, instrument symbols, etc. Now we will see what is an intelligent P&ID means. When you right click on any of the symbol, so you can see all technical attributes. We can add further attributes based on your project requirement. Also we can link this 2D symbol to 3D library, and even we can link to nozzle connection as well. So same with the pump symbol. If you select the pump symbol and right click, all the technical attributes filled with the values and mapped with the 3D model. So now let's see how intelligent P&ID can be made. So from the template bar within the hierarchy, let's pick the piping symbol, and I will just pick the equipment head nozzle to the equipment tail nozzle. automatically the routing will take place in the red color, which is in default system at this moment. If you edit the data card, you can see all the technical attributes related to that pipeline. Let us try to assign the system and line numbers to this particular line. If you select the system under which you have the line numbers, and you can just select and assign that line number to this pump, and all the properties of that system will get inherited within the wall, and easily you can just change and modify the existing routing of the pipeline. Let us place the valve also. Once you will pick the symbol and place it, the line will automatically get cut and the orientation of the valve will be taken care of automatically. Once it will be placed, let's try to give the position ID to the valve, and when you select the data card, edit the data card, there will be an position ID attribute where you can fill the tag and all the other detail from wall data sheet. Just do it okay, the tag number will get appear. Similarly for another wall also you can do it similarly. So you can check, and automatically the consecutive position ID will be available for the tag, and you cannot repeat the tag numbers. Now let us try to place the label from the home tab. So these labels can be configured as per the organization standards with all the data required under the labels. So if we try to make the tag number similar, for example at 6101, so the intelligent P&ID itself will tell me that this is already exists, and if you say no, the available ranges within that valve, it will be displayed, and from that range you can select any one of that, and you can just start putting consecutive next. And if you wanted to change the existing valve from the ball to gate valve, for example, so you can go to the library where you can change it, select the symbol, and you can change the symbol to another symbol as gate valve with all the pre-existing data. So this is another CADMATIC features where you can change the symbols, and for example you can see there is some empty values for the technical data over there, and if you wanted to copy it from the source of another pump which is already being filled with some of the attributes, so what all attributes you wanted to copy, just say yes, select yes from the source pump, and then it will ask you the target to which you wanted to copy. So there is multiple ways that you can do it, the selection, either inside or intersecting the box. So for time being we will just select the pump and we will just can see this attribute is got filled. So we copied these things. So there are some good features, we have it. And one good features is like you can classify your P&ID within the color coding. So based on this color coding, you can say like which pipeline belongs to which size. So if you see blue color line, orange color line, and based on piping specification also, you can classify the P&ID based on insulation specifications. So quickly you can get which lines are insulated or not. And based on any of the attributes, for example, we will be selecting manufacturer. So the name of the manufacturer should be Ferritech. So who all lines with the attribute called Ferritech will get the code as yellow. So identification will get easier with the color coding. So these kind of arrangements you can do it. Let us go back to the system color. So you can see one more feature here. So for the continuing line we can use the page connectors, where it will be the line is continuing to another diagram sheet. There you can use the connectors. So it will be helpful for a dense or populated P&ID where you are having a space constraint and you are leaving the line at one page and starting from another. So connector can be used in that case. So another good feature of intelligent P&ID is making a list of the objects like equipment list on the P&ID sheet itself. So you can see here quickly with one click equipment list, and wall list, you can generate it on the sheet itself. And these are the customizable table that we can customize as per the organization standards. Line list also, within one click, we can just produce these lists on the P&ID. So apart from this, another feature is to convert the dumb P&ID into intelligent P&ID. So let us make one template, empty template, where we are importing the DWG AutoCAD drawing, which doesn't have any intelligent associated with it. So as you can see here, this is only a geometrical object. So no data card has been attached. So we have in provision, for example, in the case of equipment, this is a pump. We'll go to the equipment. Under the pump, there is an empty template where we will be assigning this geometrical arrangements into that, and we will done it. So that empty template will get attached to that wall, and this is no more a dump symbol, but now it becomes an symbol with an information. Similarly with the pipes, if you wanted to just go to the template, select the pipe and just pick this line, the line will get converted to the intelligent pipeline. Now the pipeline data card will get attached to that particular symbol. So it is very easy to convert those symbols or objects to an intelligent. Now let us see if you wanted to push the bulk attribute together to the data card. For example, you don't want it to manually fill those attribute values. So some arrangements you can do it in the backend. And just you need to start uploading those attributes for the pump. And then if you can see here, the empty technical attributes will get the values out there immediately. And the consistency check. So here you can check all your errors by running the consistency check, and there is a setting under options available. So what all things you wanted to check under consistencies is listed out here. You can just make those tick and just make it available for your check of the intelligent P&ID. And there is one more feature, like you can list out the equipment data sheet. You can extract the data sheet to the Excel template mapped with it. So let us try to extract one data card from this P&ID equipment data sheet, for example. So as soon as you will click the tab, it will generate all the equipment data sheet of that active piping diagram. And here you can see the equipment data sheets got listed out with all the pre-filled technical data as per the equipment data sheets, right? So here we will get the equipment data sheets from the intelligent P&ID itself with the pre-filled attribute values. Now we have one more source where we can get all your attributes within the Excel sheets, and here we can arrange some. This is called a data miner. With the minimum efforts, we can just fetch all the data required for the preliminary BOM, or just wanted to list out your pipeline, your equipment list or walls. As soon as you will click on the refresh tab, all the data from all the P&IDs will get extracted over here, as you can see here. And you can just make the arrangements for another attributes. So simply, if you want the manufacturer from the equipments, you can get those data. If you want to filter out only pumps, you will get these data for now. Whatever you wanted to do it in the Excel, that can be done because all our attributes are coming from the intelligent P&IDs. So these are the descriptions. If I wanted to filter out with the ball walls, you can see there are some walls which is ball wall, and with all its informations, the Excel can be arranged within the empty row columns. So whatever the attributes you want, you can just select and just get the data in front of that particular walls or equipments or pipeline. Similarly with the pipelines as well. So if you want the nominal sizes, how many used, with what line numbers being used, and then how many specs those lines are belongs to, that also can be displayed. So these all are about attributes arrangement and how you can just list out all your informations on the Excel sheet. Now let us try to export the P&ID to various formats. So here are the list in which you can just export this format. So let us try to export it to DWG format in 2013 version. As soon as I will just do it and I will export it, so we will just check how it will look like. Can you see this? Now this is how it will be, as in DWG format it is got exported. And if you check, not only the export but the attributes also will get exported along with your DWG file. So your DWG also will become an intelligent. Now with the informations it will get exported with all kind of informations will be associated with it. So here are you can get all the datas in the DWG format as well. Now let us see how revision management, as soon as you will save the P&ID into, it will ask to another revisions to be continued, and if you say yes, the revision table will get updated automatically. And whenever you will be upgrading or updating your P&ID to the 3D model, all the data will get published to the 3D model, and the revisions and consistency check rule will run again, and the revision table will get updated and published. You can see here, after publishing, the revision will get published along with your P&ID, and the two latest revisions you can compare with each other, and you can quickly get that what has been changed from the existing to the previous one, and you can cloud it and you can send it to the client. So apart from these features, some features like multi-editing and the property pan. So the P&ID property pan now supports editing of multiple diagram objects at the same time. The user can select many objects of several types and then use checkbox to select which object type to include when editing the value of the attribute that are common to the set. Now it is possible to import the table. The drafting tools now have tables as special entities that can be moved and stretched easily, and their appearance can be defined in a table style. Table can be imported from Microsoft Excel file, and if the linked source file is changed later, the user is notified to update the contents. And another feature of P&ID application is it has a new data editor that allow multiple data fields of multiple diagram object to be edited at the same time. The dialog support the exporting and importing of values in Microsoft Excel format. The editor dialog can remain open while doing other tasks, and it can also be docked to the main application window. Now let us talk about how PDF can be converted into CADMATIC Intelligent P&ID using Model Broker with 3 steps, which is demonstrated in the upcoming video. So this is all about Model Broker, and our next webinar will focus on 3D design application, specifically how integrating P&ID with 3D model benefits and various engineering disciplines virtual applications. And so stay tuned for part 2 webinar. Invites will be coming soon. Thanks for joining us today and see you at the next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Saurabh, for this insightful session, and I hope our audience has noted the benefit importance of this webinar.